Why do Africans have the lowest adoption rate for online entrepreneurship? 5 years ago, I took a leap of faith. With very little money, I registered an online company in order to start selling goods online. Before that, I was selling tablets and game controllers from the boot of my car. When I started selling online, I discovered that there was so much that you could do with e-commerce. And at that point, I discovered digital marketing, which gave me the tools that I needed to take my business to the next level. I fell in love with digital marketing because it was always changing, and I was constantly learning something new. Digital marketing allowed me to connect the right people to the right product in the online space. In 2015, still with very little money, in order to expand the products that we offer on our website, I decided to add a marketplace function onto our website, which allowed other companies to register and sell their products on my company website. For me, the transition from selling offline to selling online was not a very difficult one, because companies such as Amazon, eBay, and Alibaba had already paved the way for entrepreneurs like myself. Over the years, these companies created a clear roadmap that allowed entrepreneurs like myself and many others that started online companies after them to watch, learn, and emulate their business models. Since the 1990s, e-commerce had been constantly growing, and we had seen a rise in techno-savvy consumers who preferred online shopping to do their normal shopping activities. And what this has meant for a lot of retailers worldwide was a change in their strategies in order to accommodate the consumers' constantly changing needs. So what lessons can we learn from this? Lesson 1, change is constant. And those who recognize change in their consumers and adapt with the consumers will stay in the game. Failure to recognize the changes of your consumers will make you to be left behind by those who recognize those changes. In order to survive in the e-commerce space, you need to be passionate, and also you need to constantly evolve with the changes that are taking place within the e-commerce space even while you're in it. E-commerce is still relatively new here in South Africa, especially for entrepreneurs who are hoping to enter this space. So what makes online entrepreneurship favorable? According to Zasttra, e-commerce is set to grow by 11.9% every year in South Africa up until the year 2020. And this is due to an increasing number of consumers preferring to use online shopping for shopping for items, and also for things like booking holidays, booking hotels, buying groceries, basically your everyday shopping activities. And also, job opportunities. Unemployed graduates who cannot find a job and want to start businesses should strongly consider online entrepreneurship because it requires few resources. What do you need to start a business in e-commerce? There are 2 tools you need. You need a device, which can be a cell phone, a tablet, or a laptop, and internet access. You don't need to know a single line of code to start an online business. And you can set up an online website within minutes without even looking or touching a single line of code. Why do Africans have the lowest adoption rate when it comes to online entrepreneurship? Some have suggested that it is due to a lack of exposure to tech and also high data cost. So why is the future bright? A proposal was made for a reduction in data cost, which should bring a much-needed relief for entrepreneurs and consumers. For consumers, it means spending more time online, which should increase their online shopping activities. And for entrepreneurs, more online shopping activities means a growth in the online sector. And this is a very, very good step forward for every single person wanting to get into online retail, because the online sector is going to grow. Let's talk about online entrepreneurship for a second. So earlier this year, the BRICS have unilaterally agreed to invest in the growth of e-commerce. And this is to allow for easier trading between African countries and other BRICS countries. So as you see, online retail is geared for growth in South Africa. And also, let's not forget that there is an influx of people who are preferring to use online shopping or online services for everyday activities. Even more studies have shown that millennials are preferring to use online shopping to the traditional offline retail store shopping. I believe very strongly that it is time for everyone to recognize the current change that is taking place, which is the fourth industrial revolution, the digital age, and recognize that incorporating online services into your current business model is the way forward. And for emerging entrepreneurs as well to explore online entrepreneurship as the core of their businesses. However, we need to just remember that it is not easy to be successful in the online space. To be successful in online retail, you need to market your business very, very well, because it is just like any other business out there. It requires time, hard work, and dedication. And although online shopping is still a relatively new concept in South Africa, the market is still open for anyone to take full advantage of. So, I'll close off today with a message for everyone. For you to be bold, to embrace change, and make a plan and take action. Thank you very much.